Welcome, folks. I'm Anupam Singh. Today, I'm thrilled to take you on an exclusive behind the scenes journey of my maiden AI project, fraud detection and risk analytics platform for ZenithPay Solutions Private Limited. Every digital payment carries two possibilities: convenience and risk. If we get it right, payment feels invisible, fast, seamless, and secure. If we get it wrong, one fraudulent transaction can destroy customer confidence, regulatory compliance, and even brand reputation. Now, why should you care? Because fraud is no longer a back office issue. It's a frontline business challenge that impacts customer trust, regulatory compliance, and ultimately growth. And we've built something that redefines how fintech tackles this challenge. Let's dive in. First, let me introduce ZenithPay Solutions. ZenithPay Solutions started its operation in 2018 with a simple but powerful mission to make financial services fast, secure, and accessible, especially for small and medium businesses that often face barriers in adopting digital payment. Fast forward today, the firm scaled rapidly. Over 1.5 million merchants onboarded, 10 plus million transactions every month, spanning India, Southeast Asia, and Middle East. But numbers are not the whole story. What really defines them is their commitment to reliability. Every transaction they process isn't just a number in a database. It's a salary bill, a tuition fee, a grocery bill. It's someone's livelihood. That's why they cannot afford to fail. But as the transaction volumes grew, so did the complexity of fraud. The company wasn't just fighting basic credit card theft. They were facing account takeovers, fraudsters hijacking genuine accounts, synthetic identities, entirely fabricated customers, built from real and fake information, monetary laundering rings. Transactions are structured to bypass regulations. Now, here's the challenge. Traditional rule-based systems were too rigid. Think of it this way. Fraudsters evolve daily, but rules are static. It's like trying to stop a river with a few sandbags. Eventually, the water finds a way through. This left them with two problems: missed fraud, which costs money, and too many false positives, which frustrate legitimate customers. Clearly, the system had to evolve. This is where collaboration mattered. Our project brought together experts across functions. Meera Krishnan, Chief Risk Officer, ensuring compliance and aligning with regulations. Rohit Malhotra, Fraud Analytics Head. His fraud books gave us critical context. Arjun Deshpande, Project Manager, orchestrating efforts across businesses and tech. My role as a data scientist, designing the ML pipeline and integrating AI explanation using large language models. Sonal Mehta, MLOps engineer, making our work repeatable, automated, and scalable. Karthik Rani, front-end developer, ensuring usability with an intuitive dashboard. Nisha Verma, the data engineer, providing high-quality, real-time data flows. This wasn't just an ML project. It was a business transformation initiative. The legacy system had a critical flaw. It treated every anomaly as fraud. Imagine you're a customer trying to pay your electricity bill and suddenly your payment is flat. Frustrating, right? Now multiply that by thousands of customers. Meanwhile, truly sophisticated fraud often slipped past the radar because the fraudsters didn't behave like our old rules predicted. This meant analysis drowning in noises, customers facing friction, genuine fraud escaping unnoticed. ZenithPay Solutions needed a system that could adapt, learn, and explain itself in real time. Our solution was built around four bold objectives: explainability, a dashboard that not only flags fraud but explains why in plain language using LLMs; automation, continuous integration and continuous deployments, that is CI/CD pipelines that retrain models, rebuild Docker images, and redeploy seamlessly; real-time intelligence, scoring transactions instantly, not hours later; and accessibility, so that decision makers shouldn't need technical skills to use the system. We weren't just solving we weren't just solving for today. We were building for scalability and trust. To achieve this, we assembled a modern, future-proof tech stack, Python 3.0, as it is stable and widely supported. Scikit-learn, CatBoost, and XGBoost frameworks, efficient high-performing models for structured fraud data. Pandas and NumPy are workhorse for data wrangling. Matplotlib and C1 for crystal clear fraud insights. MongoDB because fraud data is varied and fast-moving. MLflow plus GDC plus Daxer to ensure we never lose track of experiments or model version. Streamlit Cloud, democratizing analytics for everyone in the organization. And Docker plus GitHub Actions, ensuring every release is reliable, tested, and ready for scale. Every tool was chosen not for trendiness, but because it solved real business needs. The result? A Streamlit powered fraud report dashboard that feels like a tool and more like a control. It features real-time KPIs, which projects fraud risk scores, transaction volumes, and flag cases. Trend analysis to monitor how fraud evolves by week by week. Advanced search and filtering to zero in on suspicious merchants or payment types. AI explanations powered by LangChain plus LangChain LLMs, turning technical models outputs into human-readable reasoning. And one-click compliance report, giving regulators exactly what they need. The beauty here is simplicity. Analysts, auditors, and executives can all speak the same language thanks to AI-powered interpretability. Our ML pipeline was engineered for both rigor and automation. Data engineering script fetches raw data directly from MongoDB. The data validation script checks schema and ensures nothing breaks midstream. Data transformation script performs feature scaling, class balancing with smart atomic, and handling null values. And model trainer script orchestrates sample parameter tuning, model evaluation, and automatic best model selection. And the best part? Every step is version controlled, locked in MLflow, and reproducible through DVC. That means, if someone asks, why did we upload this model in March? We can reproduce this exact experiment and answer with full transparency. So here we are at the live demo of the application. First, you need to upload the CSV file by clicking on the Browse Files button. To save time, they already uploaded one. On the dashboard, you'll find a fraud probability threshold slider, which allows analysts to adjust the threshold based on the requirements. Just below the slider, we display the key performance indicators such as total transactions, frauds detected, percentage of frauds, and maximum fraud amount. Next, we have the fraud probability distribution chart, plotted with probability on the x-axis and count of transactions on the y-axis. Further down, there is a comprehensive table containing all the analyzed records, along with the model's predictions. Below is another section dedicated to fraudulent transactions only. Keeping the threshold at 0.5, the model did not detect any frauds in the uploaded file, and the app displayed the message, no fraudulent transaction detected with current threshold. But with the threshold equal to 1.8, the model flagged 43 transactions as fraud, with percentage of fraud equal to 0.8% and total fraud amount of $4,990.4. You can also generate an AI batch summary of the fraudulent transactions by simply clicking the provided button. You can punch in the record number below the table for explaining the fraud transaction at a particular index. As you can see, the model provided the explanation for the particular fraud transaction. As you can see, an AI batch summary has been generated. You can also download the fraudulent transaction records by clicking on download fraudulent records. Moving ahead, we have a ask question about this dataset feature. This allows you to interact with the data using natural language queries. For this demo, we have already posted a simple sample question. So let's test it. As you can see, the model has generated a brief answer for the question why is record number 2 deemed not a fraud. Lastly, for all transaction level insights, we've included the explain any transaction by index section. By entering the index number of a transaction, you can instantly receive a detailed explanation of that specifically called, irrespective of whether it is flagged as fraud or not a fraud. The application provided us with a beautiful and in detailed explanation of record number 5. The impact has been profound as it resulted in 30% improvement in fraud detection accuracy, 40% reduction in false positives, reducing customer complaints. Analysts now handle twice as many cases per day thanks to focus alerts, and millions saved annually in fraud related losses. But perhaps the most important result is trust. Merchants now feel safer and more confident, and that's practice in fintech. What we have delivered was not just a model. It was an end-to-end ecosystem, a fully automated fraud detection pipeline with integrated DVC plus ML flow explained management, powered by LLM-powered explanation for every flag case, hosted as streamlit dashboard with compliance-ready reporting, and a CI/CD pipeline ensuring reliability and readability. This is fraud detection as a service, transparent, modular, and scalable.